The rise of luxury counterfeiting and the shift in consumer perception. What if I told you that one of these bags is a counterfeit and the other one a genuine? Would you be able to tell the difference? Probably not. Counterfeit consumption has become an increasingly prominent social and economic phenomenon, contributing to a market value of about $600 billion annually, with about 10% of all branded items sold potentially being replicas. This reality highlights the necessity to explore the factors that influence customers' purchasing decisions, as well as the ethical principles that motivate them. As luxury counterfeit consumption increases, it raises important questions on notions of ethics and the very concept of luxury. This challenge is apparent in the way consumers rationalize the purchases of counterfeit items and question luxury brands' ethical practices. In addition, the evolving landscape of luxury counterfeiting creates unique opportunities for new entrants to disrupt the market. In this context, the aim of the research is to investigate how the changing nature of luxury counterfeiting challenges the fashion industry by questioning traditional notions of ethics and luxury while presenting opportunities for new market players. Understanding these underlying factors is crucial, as they can provide valuable insights for both marketers and businesses. First, by identifying the forces behind the decisions to purchase counterfeit goods, marketers are able to leverage these shifting values in order to tailor their communication messages more effectively and therefore enhance consumer retention. In addition, these insights can help position new products in a way that appeals to consumers seeking alternatives to traditional luxury. In order to tackle the subject at hand, this research employs a phenomenological approach. This methodology is suitable since it aims to explore the subjective experiences, perceptions, and meanings that individuals associate with specific phenomena, in this case, luxury fashion counterfeiting. It also allowed me to draw from the fields of psychology and sociology, which was crucial to the scope of my research. Within this methodology, 3 complementary research methods were used, each offering diverse perspectives. The first was a survey conducted on 112 participants and aimed to examine the perceived views towards luxury counterfeit goods. The second was a digital ethnography on the subreddit group Rep Ladies Designer, which is the largest community dedicated to luxury counterfeiting. This method allowed me to capture the interactions and shared beliefs within this community while providing insights of the ways in which members challenge current luxury dynamics. The third research method were interviews conducted with luxury authenticators. The purpose of these interviews was to gain a deeper understanding of the influence of counterfeiting on the luxury industry and consumer preferences. Using these methods, I was able to extract valuable insights that formed the basis of my research. Firstly, my research explores how luxury counterfeiting disrupts and redefines established ethical standards. Findings show that the increasing normalization of luxury counterfeiting and its wide acceptance in modern society significantly contributed to its widespread and altered consumer perspectives in regards to ethical principles. The notion of integrity, for instance, in the eyes of consumers, is increasingly becoming more about staying true to oneself, regardless of the goods being authentic or counterfeits. Findings from the study also demonstrate that consumers who purchase counterfeits often exhibit distinct moral principles and prioritize unique values that influence their choices. Value consciousness, for starters, motivates consumers to be savvy shoppers, prioritizing practicality and cost-effectiveness in their purchase decisions. Secondly, socio-normative values drive consumers to conform to social standards and engage in conspicuous consumption, aiming to project a specific image and gain social validation from their peers. In addition, moral disengagement and the rationalization of counterfeit consumption, reinforced by Schadenfreude, the critique of luxury brands' ethical practices, and the culture of cool consumption, are key factors in justifying the purchase of counterfeit luxury goods, and allow consumers to free themselves from the guilt associated with these purchases. Lastly, findings from this study suggest that the pursuit of bargains and securing a good deal significantly contribute to the overall satisfaction and fulfillment of consumers' hedonic needs. The second pillar of this research focuses on exploring the challenges that luxury counterfeiting poses to conventional notions of luxury. By comparing authentic goods with counterfeits, consumers are increasingly shifting their perspectives on the luxury industry and redefining core concepts that this industry has appropriated for decades. The rising prices of authentic goods, along with a decline in their quality and the improvement in the quality of luxury counterfeits, has increasingly blurred the line between genuine and counterfeit items. For consumers, authenticity has shifted to being more about perception and brand validation, rather than products' intrinsic value. While luxury goods are gradually losing some of their values, such as quality, transparency, and craftsmanship, it seems like replicas are progressively gaining them. This study also examines the influence of postmodern culture on consumers, highlighting their desire to express multiple facets of their identity and their continuous search for novelty. Lastly, these evolving dynamics present opportunities for new brands to emerge that cater to these demographics' needs. By recognizing consumers' altered ethical beliefs and values, new fashion brands can effectively answer the needs and expectations of these consumers. In addition, taking into account the risks that counterfeit poses on consumers' health and well-being, as well as the threats that counterfeit poses on brands of all sizes, it seems imperative to offer an ethical and safe alternative to luxury goods that will fulfill the needs of consumers. Therefore, this paper explores the potential for emerging mid-tier brands to fill a market gap by offering high-quality, affordable products focused on ethical production, transparency, and novelty. This paper also explores how these brands can connect with modern consumers, particularly Gen Z, who prioritize individuality and self-expression over brand prestige. All in all, this research offers valuable insights for various applications. First, from a fashion management perspective, it can serve as a foundation for emerging mid-tier brands that aim to fill a void by offering affordable, high-quality products that rival luxury goods. Moreover, emerging brands can use several insights from this research to avoid the counterfeiting of their goods. First, to address the hedonic needs that drive consumers to buy counterfeits, brands might offer private sales events. These events can be exclusive and selective, offering a curated selection of products to specific customers for a limited time. In addition, emerging brands can also benefit from investing in experiential marketing strategies that focus on interacting and engaging with consumers, fostering that sense of community and shared culture. For example, hosting pop-up events where consumers can participate in content creation for campaigns can make them feel involved in the brand's creative process. Finally, the study reveals that the spread of luxury counterfeiting is not due to a lack of moral recognition. Therefore, to counteract this moral rationalization, emerging brands can use communication strategies aiming to highlight values associated with their brand. For instance, by showcasing transparency throughout the supply chain and showing the process behind every product, brands can convey craftsmanship. To sum it up, counterfeit research has gathered significant attention from researchers, marketers, and policymakers, and advanced substantially in both scope and quantity over the years. And while this study offers compelling insights into counterfeit consumer perceptions and behavioral patterns, there are certainly more areas of research worth looking into in the future. One intriguing area of research that is not covered in the study is digital counterfeiting, a phenomenon that poses significant challenges in this digital era we're living in. The Meta Birkin controversy perfectly illustrates the challenge and highlights the growing complexities at the intersection of digital art, NFTs, and trademark law, underscoring an important debate between digital creativity and infringement, which makes it a fascinating topic of research.